guys, we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is November 25th, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. We're going to start with this one here. This is a big breaking news. Red alert. More strikes on the Bear Country are coming. The White House finally confirms Joe ordered deep strikes into the Bear Country. Crane can use Sleeping Giant long range to strike in the vicinity of Kursk region of the Bear Country, John Kirby has said. We have more breaking news updates. Look at this one here. This is a big breaking news. Germany is planning to convert public buildings such as metro station into bomb shelters in response to growing fears of biblical war with the bear. Now they are also developing an app to help citizens locate these shelters while encouraging home-based shelters, as current public shelters only accommodate 500,000 people despite a population of 84.4 million. Let's stop here for a second. So you have Sweden and Finland. They receive guidelines on stocking up on food and water, and they're telling them to stock up on, it's a pill of I forget the name of the pill. It protects you against the radiation of nuclear blast. They're telling them to stock up on all that, and you have NATO urging businesses to prepare for war. You have all these other countries are getting ready when it comes to WW3. But here, where we live at, in the Sleeping Giant, we're not getting anything. No PSA, public service announcement. We're not getting anything. Nothing. We are firing those long range. We should get some kind of early warning system or public service announcement. Citizens are gonna get, and again, there's gonna be an app that is going to tell citizens where to go to. Sleeping Giant, we have no leader. We have no leader. Guys, I want to bring this up too. So I did mention about the mistake of my video on Grand Supreme News. I mentioned there was this video here that is going around, and I mentioned that the bear is dropping a hammer on Crane. That video, I made a mistake. That video is Ukraine dropping a hammer on the bear. So I made a mistake. And I want to, kind of bring you the updates. We have all the new information here. Crane fires Sleeping Giant long range with clusters. We're going to get to this one here. Like I said, guys, I make mistake. It happens to all YouTubers. Even happens to news journalists. We, make mistake and it happens. I truly apologize, guys. I truly apologize. All right, so we're going to start with, I want to see what's happening with this story when it comes to the long range. John Kirby, he's the one that is sounding the alarm about firing more long range. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Ah, here we go. Got it. Got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Here we go. I'm just gonna pull this up really quick here. Look at that monster. Look at this. Look at this here. John Kirby has given the green, well, not the green light. He's given the updates. So Sleeping Giant confirms authorizing Crane to use long range against the bear. Right now, they are able to use long range to defend themselves in an immediate need basis, John Kirby says. Alright, so we're going to get to this one, and then we're going to go with the, with Germany, bunkers, and then right after that, we're going to go with the final one, the updates of the video that's circulated right now from the early morning long-range strike on Russia. So the White House, for the first time on Monday, publicly acknowledged easing restriction over Crane's use Sleeping Giant supply longer-range missiles, allowing Kiev forces to strike targets deeper inside the Bear Country. It's been confirmed now. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said Washington did change the guidance over Army tactical missile system. Now, and we gave them guidance that they could use them to strike these particular type of targets. The problem here, ladies and gentlemen, is that they're not saying a lot here. Crane cannot push the button for the long range. They can't. They don't have the satellites to do it. So the one that's pushing the buttons are the ones that have the satellite. Here, they push the buttons for the long range to hit the bear territory. But they keep telling the world that it's Crane that's pushing the button. But they don't have satellites. They don't have the equipment for those ATACMS long range. Right now, they are able to use ATAC to defend themselves in an immediate to need basis. And right now, understandably, that's taken place in around Kursk, in the Kursk Oblast. He told reporters, referring to the Bear Territory, Ukrainian forces have been operating since August. Now, I'll let the Ukrainians speak their use of long range and their targeting procedures and what they're using them for, and how they're how well they're doing. So Crane strike the Bear Bryansk region with 6 long range. That's the first time last Tuesday. And the next day, it used the British Storm Shadow and HIMARS system to hit targets in the Kursk region. In Kursk, the strike targeted a Bear command post, resulting in casualties. Now, Vladimir, in televised address on Thursday, said in response to the sleeping giant and its NATO allies, authorization of the use of their long-range, high-precision equipment for strike inside the Bear, Moscow struck a missile factory in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro with a non-nuclear hypersonic known as the Orishnik. Now, last week, the Joe administration declined to comment on any changes to authorities it granted to Crane. Washington had previously delivered long range to Kiev, but prevented the Ukrainian military from using them to strike targets deep inside the Bear country. As the Bear pounded the Ukrainian border city of Kharkiv in May, the sleeping giant leader Joe authorized Crane to carry out strike within the Bear territory, a first during the course of over 2-year war, to prevent strike emanating from near near the Bear Ukrainian border. Once again, that's a very important breaking news updates there. John Kirby is giving the updates. Crane can use long range anytime to strike in the vicinity of Kursk region of the Bear country. Once again, this is coming out from the White House. John Kirby is putting out the information. All right, guys, we're gonna get to this one here. All right, we're gonna get to this one very important story, but I want to see what's going on in Germany. All right, so this is Germany. They got their, look at this. They got their base. I mean, not base, their bunkers and everything ready. All right, please share the video. Germany plans to expand civilian shelters over security concerns. Germany is developing a proposal to increase civilian shelters by converting basements, underground car parks, and subway stations. A dedicated app may guide citizens to the nearest bunker, the Interior Ministry announced. That is sad. I mean, that's good for them, but it's sad for us. Because here I am, and I spend a lot of time searching for the nearest bunker, which we don't have one here in the state of Florida. It's sad. But, I'm looking at states. Again, it's always good to prepare. It's always good to prepare, to make sure your family is well taken care of. And that's my job as a husband, as a dad to my young ones, And husband to my wife, my job is to take care of my family. So I do all the research. But my goodness, it's just so hard. And this is something that the commander in chief is supposed to uh, update and take care of us. But we don't have one. We don't know where he at. He doesn't know where he at. So currently, 579 public shelters can house 480,000 people. But civil protection groups are calling for faster expansion, including facilities for up to 5,000 individuals. The focus on domestic defense has intensified since the Bear 2022 invasion of Ukraine, with Operation Planned Germany coordinating federal and state responses to potential conflicts. Let's jump to the news article here. So, look at this, guys. They have look at this hazmat suits and everything. They know I'm talking about World War III. Man, look at these advertisements. Those are like radiation suits right there. Man, they really listening to our conversation. So Germany is drawing up a list of bunkers that could provide emergency shelters for millions out there, the Interior Ministry has said, at a time of rising tensions with the bear. A ministry spokesperson said the list will include underground train stations and parked cars, car parks, as well as state buildings and private properties. Now, a digital directory of bunkers and emergency shelters will be created so people can quickly find them using a planned phone app. So we're going to skip a lot of this stuff here. He declined to give a timetable, saying it was a big project that would take some time and involve the Office of Civil Protection and Disaster Assistance and other priorities. The country of 84 million people has 579 bunkers, mostly from the Second World War and the Cold War era, which can provide shelters for 880,000 people, down from about 2,000 bunkers previously. It's sad this is where we at, because you have the most powerful ones in the world. They don't know how to act. The spokesperson said the key points of the plan were agreed upon at a June conference of senior officials, and a special group was investigating it. Since the Bear full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, concerns have been growing about Moscow's potential to target other NATO members. In October, German intelligence chief warned that the Bear would probably be capable of launching a strike on the military alliance by 2030. German officials say the country is already experiencing a sharp rise in the Bear spying and sabotage activities. Last week, the Bear leader Vladimir said the conflict in Ukraine had characteristic of a global war, and he did not rule out strikes on Western countries. That's where we at. That is where we at. Now we're going to go to this story here. And once again, I want to apologize to many of you about my video. I made a mistake, and this is the updates, all right? We're going to fix all this. WW3 watch. Crane fires Sleeping Giant made ATAC missile with cluster against the airfield in the Bear region, the Kursk region. Now, we did talk about this last night, my late video, but there was another video that I posted about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, and I mentioned that the Bear has responded, but they didn't. So this was from last night's strike. In another dangerous escalation in the biblical war in Ukraine, the Bear capital Kiev regime has fired long range into the Bear territory again. This time, the strike appeared to have center around the area of the Kalino airfield. This is the third time Crane shoots NATO supplied and authorized these equipment into the bear territory. Then it was followed by WWE3. WWE3 watched one day after the first Sleeping Giant long range. Cranians shoot British Storm Shadow into the bear territory, Kursk region. Alright, so Sleeping Giant can stockpile. Okay, let me skip that one. So it says here the bear responded with a strike with a novel mid-range ballistic hypersonic hazel tree, and for a while there, it seems like the escalation might cool down for a bit. Although the bear did strike Kiev and other regions with the usual Shahed drones, but today it has been reported that the arrival last night of 5, some sources say 6, long range with cluster warheads in the vicinity of the Kalino airfield in the Kursk region. Now, this is the video. You guys probably saw this one. You see this? That's the video right there. And again, this was not the bear firing. This is Ukraine firing. Alright, so. Okay, I don't know why people call themselves like Father or Lord. Again, there's only one Father, there's only one Lord, period. So you have this person here, reported on Telegram. At night, the Ukrainians hit an airfield in Kursk region with long range. 7 out of 8 were intercepted. Now, we did talk about that last night. It is not particularly clear what they were striking and what goals they wanted to achieve, since there has been no aviation there for a long time, and it is impossible to damage the airfield with such strikes. Now, the bear pulled its air force back while ago, and now it's empty, especially since the long-range strike began. Now the clock is ticking for the renewal of the bear retaliation, and the shadow of WWE3 edges ever more closer. Vlad, whatever you do, man, don't drop a nuke. That's what they want you to do, man. Don't do it. I mean, they're really, really asking for it. So that's the breaking news updates there, guys. That is the breaking news updates there. Alright, so I wanted to bring that information to you. Alright, so this is where we at. This is where we at right now. So Crane fires Sleeping Giant long range. In the video came out about a few hours ago. The story happened early this morning. I think it happened 1 a.m. Eastern time. That's when I uploaded my video. And then 12 hours later, this video came out. And this video here is part of the the breaking news that happened early this morning. So again, once again, guys, please share the video. Give me a second here. Just let me triple check something before I end this. Alright, seems like this is all the information so far. Yeah, it seems like this is all the information here, guys. So this is all the information here. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video. Yeah, I'm seeing there's any more updates, but again, this is all of it. So Germany is getting ready. They are getting their bunkers and all that. Again, guys, I'm sharing some very important info here, if those regions, if those lands are preparing, you also need to be prepared. You also need to be prepared because the bear said that they're going to respond. They're going to strike those who are supplying those long range, and that's us. That's Britain, and that's France. So you need to be prepared spiritually, physically, mentally. Please share the video, guys, and again, all the links I post, all the videos I posted today, the links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.